I'm Jack Whitehall, and I'm the presenter of Celebrity Big Brother's Big Mouth camera.
Now, I have to ask you the question. I'm sure you're so bored, but obviously Russell Brand presented this before you.
Yeah.
What do you feel like getting compared to him the whole time?
It's all right. Like I'm a fan of his, and I think he's great. But he's like Russell Brand, and so obviously there's always you must get in with all the women and all the drugs and stuff. I'm like, yeah, get with all the women and do so many drugs, and I don't have that, and that's what. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if people are going to compare me to him when I'm on TV, at least it would be fair if I get all these women, because he's meant to have slept with like 1,000 women in a month or something, and I don't ever. I just think it's unfair that if, you get compared to someone, you should get all the good things as well as all the, criticisms. So what I'm saying is I want to, sexually disappoint more women than I can count on my hand in a day, like he did for 15. He did, didn't he? He wasn't lying. At no point did he... The stats are ridiculous. Like he said, he had sex with like 3,000 women in 5 years, and I've worked out the maths. All right, it's impossible. You would have to literally, and some days, you're with your family, or like Christmas Day or the weekend. He must have had a rest on some days, so that's like 5 women a day, and it just confuses me and baffles me. But maybe I can handle this.
Because you're very well spoken, I would imagine you get labelled posh quite a lot. How do you think you're going to cope with that? Now it's on telly.
Well, I have this weird thing of like I have in the past, like sometimes I do the thing that all public schoolboys do, where they kind of like try and talk a little bit harder.
Guy Ritchie.
Might be said, yeah, like doing a guy. See, I did it there, doing a Guy Ritchie and dropping H's and stuff. And I do that, and my dad gets really annoyed because he's like, "Why are you talking like that? That's not how you speak. Talk properly, Jack." And so I've got him on the end of the phone if I ever try it. But I'm like, I'm fine with that. And but I got a lot of friends that just, you see them. It's like they go through this like Hulk transformation when they're in the company of anyone that's like working class or ethnicity, where they just completely change, and suddenly there's lots of like bumper clots and stuff, and you're like, whoa, you can't do that because you have a triple-barreled surname and you went to Eton. Doesn't work.
Which school did you go to then?
I went to Marlborough, which was
that's pretty high up there.
Princess Eugenie. Who,
close personal mate of yours?
Not really. No, she's a nice girl. She's a friend of my sister's. So, yeah, name dropping. That's a really good name drop for, like, firebrand comedian. I bet Russell Brand knows loads of princesses. He's probably had sex with loads of princesses. I just know them through my sister.
Would you ever come on anything like this yourself?
I don't know. I don't think... it's such a hard question. Yeah, I love Big Brother. Big Brother's great. Big Brother's the best show there is in the world. No. I don't know. I don't think so. Unless there was loads. Well, I don't know. Even if there was loads and loads of money, I don't think it would really... interests me per se. I mean, okay, if they started a new reality TV show which was like a house, really nice house, and just me in it, and then 15 glamour models and no cameras, and then they paid me like £4 million.
Wasn't that it almost started like that when Ziggy came into Big Brother?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that, but just without the cameras. So I mean, it's not very good for a viewer, but I'd enjoy it.
You could write a little bit after, maybe.
I could write, an article on it and say what happened. But yeah, if I was if it was maybe like an Amazonian theme where, women crushed me between their thighs, but there was no cameras involved and I got paid lots of money, then yeah, I'd do that. So that, I would do reality TV, but just as long as it involved, me getting sexually dominated by people and there being no cameras.